and welcome into Big Ten Today. I am Michelle Steele at our Big Ten Network studios in Chicago. Now, we've got a huge matchup tonight. Women's volleyball. We'll get to Wisconsin Badgers head coach Kelly Sheffield in a moment. But first, our big story, and it is the Ohio State Buckeyes. They enter the campaign in 2026 at #1 in the preseason AP poll for the first time since 2015. And Ryan Day's team, boy, are they going to be tested. Road games at #5 Texas, #22 Iowa, #6 Indiana, #14 USC, plus home contests against second-ranked Oregon and #16 Michigan, of course. Plenty for Ryan Day and company to prepare for in camp. Our own Dave Revson sat down with the head coach in Columbus.
And the head coach of the Buckeyes, Ryan Day, joins us now. Coach, preseason #1. I know it's kind of first world problems, but how do you talk about a lofty ranking like that with your team?
I don't even think anybody knows or notices or cares. These guys know what it's all about, what we have ahead of us, and I really don't think it's relevant at all.
Let's focus in on what's ahead of you. It's interesting. I think back to last year when we were here, and Texas was game 1. And so you and I talked a lot about kind of how you structure preseason with that game as the first game. It's the second game this year. So how does that change the approach?
No, not much. Very similar. And we do have new bodies and faces, and guys got to step up into these areas. So I would say it's very similar to the way it was last year.
Yeah.
We didn't hang out, but we were in all classes together.
Yeah.
Knew each other.
Ryan Day's record speaks for itself. 82-12 since taking over the Buckeyes. That's a win percentage of .872. Only Walter Camp and Newt Rockne have won at a better clip among coaches with at least 75 games. Day is looking to lead the Buckeyes to their second national title in the last 3 seasons. Back to Dave and the crew for more in Columbus.
Michelle, thank you, and welcome to Columbus alongside Cherry DiNardo and Howard Griffith. Guys, got a chance to see Ohio State go through practice today. You've got the 2 top returning vote getters in the Heisman Trophy, new offensive coordinator in Arthur Smith. Year 2 for Matt Patricia, lost 7 NFL draft picks off the best defense in the country. And oh, by the way, they're preseason #1. Yeah. So where do you want to start?
Let's start on the defensive side. I know it's easier for us to start offensively, but I think defensively was where they've lost so much of the production. And I just think it's going to be a different style of defense, where last year they were able to dictate to offenses what they were going to do, take advantage, really dictate pace. This year is still about finding out what these players do the best so Coach Patricia can put them in the right spots.
All right, Howard, I'll take the easy way.
Okay.
The story of your life.
So last year was Matt Patricia. This year it's Arthur Smith. And so I think the significance of that is that Ryan Day wanted a head coach of the offense, in his words, and that's who he hired. And how the NFL coaches come in as the game has become more NFL-like in college, how they have the ability to use the players on their side of the ball. The game's evolving. It's evolving more to a run game offense, play action pass offense, very complex protections for the pocket game, and for the best talented teams in college football, they're going to look more like the NFL.
I think it's so important when you're able to challenge your players each and every day in practice, and not from a physical standpoint, but mentally. And I think that's also a big part of what they're able to do offensively.
I'm interested in kind of your guys' thoughts. So you talk about the mentality behind the rationale of why you would hire Arthur Smith, besides just being a good football mind and a good track record, but that NFL part of it. What about with the group he's inherited here that is so talented? I mean, Julian Sayin and Jeremiah Smith and Bo Jackson and a veteran offensive line. What did you see that stood out to you on this day?
Well, I'll go to the offensive line, because I think there lies the problem, right? We have to get certain situations, and we've talked about this a lot today, short yardage goal line in the red zone. So the offensive line's as talented as any other offensive line, obviously the skill and all that. I think at some point this is a mind game where it's 3rd and 1. Yeah. There's no question we have to get this to continue this drive, to win this game, to be in the playoffs, to win the national championship.
Yeah, it's interesting when you talk about mindset, because we're their teams. We've seen teams where you struggle in those one-possession games. You're not able to get over the hump, and those have been mind games that they've had to try to overcome. But when you look at a team like Ohio State, they're just so talented, and they're able to get everything going. it is, you can look at those situational football situations where they have struggled at times when it's time for the biggest stages to win those championships, and that's where they'll be fixated.
You know, it's national championship or bust around here. I mean, that's the life Ryan Day lives. That's a tough life, but he certainly looks like he has the players, and he certainly looks like he has the staff to accomplish that.
And if they can get through this schedule, they will know that they have a team that come the playoff, they can beat anybody. I mean, you look at this slate, it's brutal. Obviously, game 2, you're going down to Austin to take on Texas. They have 3 of the top 6 teams in the country in the preseason AP poll on their schedule. And since they're one of those 6 teams, right, there are only 5 others they can play. They play 3 of them, and then you're talking about Iowa and USC. I mean, it is a brutal slate for Ohio State, but you know, Ryan Day said, hey, you don't want it any other way? This is what you sign up for when you come to Columbus. We certainly enjoyed seeing it here today, Michelle. A really good day.